Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be here this morning to talk with you about my journey to being named the 2012 Elks National Hoop Shoot Getty Powell Award winner. My goal this year was to make it to the national finals. I knew it would be a lot of hard work and that I would have to commit to practicing. I practiced with my dad either at the YMCA or at the Glens Falls High School gym. We would get to basketball practice either 45 minutes early or stay 45 minutes later and shoot 300 free throws at the basketball hoops around the gym. On the days that I didn't have basketball practice, I still went to the gym to shoot. I started practicing my free throws in November, right after my Pop Warner football season ended. I participated in the boys 10-11 age group and won the Glens Falls Lodge number 81 local competition, the Great Northern District competition, the New York State East Regional, and the New York State Final. During these 4 competitions, I made a total of 99 shots out of 105. The extra 5 shots came during the New York State Final competition, where I shot 5 for 5 in overtime to win the New York State title. As the New York State champion, I represented New York in the Northeast Central Region National Semifinals in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Here I competed against the New Jersey and Pennsylvania state champions. I had to go a perfect 25 for 25 and then 5 for 5 in overtime just to earn my spot in the national championship. I was thrilled and proud of myself for meeting my goal and making it to the national finals. Now that I was going on to nationals, I set a new goal for myself. I wanted to finish in the top 3. I knew the competition would be tough and that I would have to practice and concentrate even more. When practicing, I focused on my routine, the basket, and making every shot count. With the luck or unluck of the draw at nationals, depending on how you look at it, my name was picked to be the 12th and final shooter. At first, I wasn't too excited about this, but then I thought about it and liked the idea that I would know how many shots the other shooters made and that I would know how many shots I needed to make to place in the top 3. The first round, I made 10 for 10 and was tied with 1 shooter and just 1 basket ahead of 4 others as they made 9 for 10. When it was my turn for the second round, I knew that if I made 13 for 15, I would tie with 3 boys as they were in with a score with 23 of 25. If I made 14, I would win, and if I made 15, I would have a perfect score. So I did the only thing I knew how to do. I kept switching shots until they told me to stop. I was thrilled to have made 25 for 25. In my last 2 competitions on my way to the national title, I was a perfect 55 for 55. Combining these with my prior 4 competition results, I went 154 for 160. I only missed 6 shots out of 160 throughout the 2012 hoop shoot competition. Pretty good, huh, Mom and Dad? My perfect score in the national championship earned me the Getty Powell Award for being the boy out of all the national finalists with the best score. What I am most excited about is having my name engraved on the wall at the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Not only did I meet my goal, I exceeded it. I felt really great about this. Throughout the competitions, I have made new friends and have learned that hard work, practice, and dedication are necessary to succeed. Good sportsmanship is also very important. At every competition, the Elks told us that we were all winners no matter what the results were. I believe this, but I have to tell you the truth. It feels awesome to be the actual winner. I remember losing in quadruple overtime last year at the national semifinals in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. At the end of the banquet, I was called up on stage by an Elk representative from New Jersey. He presented me with a basketball that he won in the raffle for my hard work, positive attitude, and great competition. Basically, I think he was telling me I was a good loser. I remember how this made me feel a little bit better about being the runner-up. That is why, this year, at the same competition, I presented a basketball that I won in the raffle to the Pennsylvania boy who was my runner-up. We both had a perfect score of 25, but I won in the shootout. I made 5 for 5, and he made 3 for 5. I remember that this competition was about good sportsmanship and positive attitude. So at every competition, I was always sure to shake hands and say, "Good job" to all my competitors. Attending the national competition in Springfield, Massachusetts on April 27th and 28th was a great experience. The Elks organization did an excellent job in hosting the event and making every moment memorable. I especially liked going to the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. It was overwhelming to see all the Elk volunteers who came from around the United States. Everyone was very friendly and happy. I am thankful to the Elks organization for all the support they give children throughout the United States and for sponsoring the Hoop Shoot program. I especially want to thank my local lodge, Glens Falls Lodge number 81, for their support. Mr. Brian Green and Mr. Patrick Green followed me to all my competitions and cheered me on. I want to also thank Mr. Bill Reedy, New York State Hoop Shoot Director, for supporting me at the New York State National Semifinals and National Finals competition. Another person I would like to recognize is Mr. Frank Bonner, Northeast Central Region Director, for his support and words of encouragement on my road to becoming national champion. Last but not least, thank you, Mom, for being the best cheerleader throughout the whole competition. And thank you, Dad, for being the best shooting coach anyone could ask for and preparing me to become a national champion. I am very grateful for the opportunity today to accept the Getty Powell Award and to share my story and positive experience with thousands of Elks from around the United States. Thank you again, your 2012 National Hoop Shoot Champion and Getty Powell Award winner, Joseph Girard III.